Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I've got the two latest eyeshadow palette from Tom Ford. So I picked up the shade, the Eyeshadow Quad Olive Smoke and the Peach Glamour. So they retail at £71 each here in the UK, so about $80 in the US. They have been available for a few weeks, I would say probably 2 weeks by now already. And you also have the new lipstick, the Runway lipsticks. I picked up one previously with the Rose Exposed collection. Beautiful lipstick, but a little bit heavier on the lips, so quite creamy. It's just a little bit heavier on the lips, so I decided to skip on those lipsticks for now. So with these two eyeshadow palettes for today, I will swatch them, demo them, try them, do a full review with you guys. Let's start with the Peach Glamour. It's the warmer palette between the two of them, and it's lighter shades as well. And I went for today's makeup, the base I think is pretty neutral and not like, I'm always trying to do the rest of the makeup quite toned down, but sometimes I just get carried away. So hopefully it's going to match the eyeshadow palette. I really like this lipstick. I don't wear it much often. This is the Westman Atelier Lip Sweat in shade Lacquer. It's just a little bit different. It's very peachy, it's very spring. And I've got new blonde hair, so you know, kind of, I'm ready for a little bit of sunshine, I think. So Tom Ford, it comes in that velvet pouch as usual. The same case, luxury case, and you just open it. There's a magnet. You have your mirror here at the top, and it comes with the little brush down below here. And the shades are, you've got 3 shimmers and 1 matte. The matte one is the darkest shade in the palette. And these are your shades. So again, this is called Peach Glamour. So 3 shimmer shade and the matte one that is a deep brown. So it is a powdered eyeshadow quad, but they have that very creamy formula. You can use them wet or dry depending on the intensity of the look that you desire. I do like Tom Ford. I think it's a very, you know what you're getting. I'm rarely disappointed. You've got a good payoff. They're long lasting. So let's swatch this one first. I'm gonna start with, they're all very, so obviously these two are quite peachy here, but this is more gold and obviously this is brown. Let's start with, oh, so creamy, like unbelievably creamy. That is a beautiful gold shade. Look at the shimmer. Oh, the reflection. It's almost metallic. Then the other shade at the top. Super, super soft. It's very glam, honestly. Like, how beautiful is this? So you got your gold here. This is a little bit more peachy. Very, very soft on the skin. Third shade that is a little bit more dark. It's a bronze shade. How gorgeous. And you have your matte brown. That is your accent shade, or you can use as your eyeliner. This is absolutely beautiful. I was really hesitant with this palette because just because of the name, because I thought they were going to be like super peachy. But oh boy, how beautiful is this? Like, I'm sure you guys have FOMO now and you really want this palette. Just think about all the beautiful looks you can create for spring and summer. Like, this is the perfect palette for a day to night time look. You can just jazz it up, add something a little bit more to it, and wow. Right, let's open the other shade that is called Olive Smoke. So this is the darker shade, the darker palette, I should say. So again, coming in that velvet pouch. magnetic case. And you have the same pattern, so 3 shimmer shade and 1 matte. And how beautiful are these shades? So obviously these 3 are the matte, the shimmer shade, and this is your matte one. It looks to be a a complete black matte shade. This is the darker option, but I don't think it's actually this dark. Let's see, so I'm gonna swatch it on my other hand so we can have a full comparison. This is the first shade, so beautiful. Oh, wow. They are not joking when they're saying shimmery shade. I would almost dare to say it's closer to a metallic finish than the olive shade of the palette. Absolutely gorgeous. This on brown eyes, oh, to die for. Look at this. So it's olive, but you have that really nice gold reflection into it. This is just sublime. And your matte black, I mean, it's just a matte black, but it's nice to, I love the texture. It's very creamy. So this is the olive smoke, definitely darker, definitely a darker scheme, a storyline here, but equally beautiful. So these are the 2 palettes. This is the Peach Glamour and this is the Olive Smoke. They're beautiful. So I think this for me is much more of a spring and summer palette. This feels like it could be a fall winter palette or like a proper full glam palette, just because you've got something a little bit darker. If you have a very fair and light skin, if you have a medium skin tone to dark skin tone, it doesn't really matter. This is going to be looking absolutely fabulous on you. This one, on the other hand, you'll just have that very, it's much more of a highlighter for you if you have a dark skin. I think I'm still a little bit unsure about the hair. So my husband said, oh, I like you blonde, so go back with highlighter and go do your hair. So obviously I went and got my hair done and it took 5 hours. Like, I do have a lot of hair, like a lot of hair, they're super long, but 5 hours sitting at the hairdresser, just, I couldn't feel my butt at the end, like my bum was numb. But yeah, I don't know. I think like she's done a really good job. I think I need to adjust again at being blonde, and like, obviously I have to tailor my makeup as well and what I'm wearing. Speaking of, this is a beautiful little top from the White company, so it's the White label. I'll link everything. I've opened an account with LTK, so you guys, if you want to have a look, I'm going to be listing everything there so you can shop directly. Now back to Tom Ford. I'm going to start my makeup with this eyeshadow palette, so the Peach Glam. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one eye with the Peach Glam and the other eye with the Olive Smoke. Obviously I'm going to look crazy, but I really want to show you guys the 2 palettes. So I'm going to start with this shade here, the peach shade, all over my mobile lid. I do have a bigger fluffy brush. I'm going to use the mirror here in the palette. And I don't have any eyeshadow primer on anything on my eyes. I'm going right in. And have you seen how easy it is to apply? It just blends like a dream. And I'm gonna come super high. I'm literally just covering all my eyelid. It is just perfection. It's beautiful. Woo! Now I'm going to use this shade here that was the more of a copper bronzy shade with a crease brush to move my hair. And coming into the crease, quite large. This is just beautiful, guys, seriously. Like this eyeshadow palette, I mean, how easy is it to apply? And you can create beautiful looks. I'm loving this. And it's really nice with blue eyes as well. I think this palette's gonna go on for everyone, any skin tone, it's just gonna look beautiful on you. Now with the gold shade, I'm going to take my finger and apply just here in the center. Just on that mobile part, just like this. So it just adds like a little pop of brightness. I mean, come on. Oh my God, this is just sublime and beautiful. And the colors are just like, wow. Like I don't even want to try the other palette. I just want to do my full makeup with this. This is just beautiful. And I've got a very small pointy brush, and I'm going to use the matte dark shade just here in the corner. And kind of use it as my liner as well. And I'm going to go over afterwards with an eye pencil. But I really want to keep this one as the main color. I just can't comprehend how creamy and easy, like there's no patch, there is absolutely nothing that has fallen under, no fallout at all, no patch, no peeling, no creasing. It is literally perfection. And like I am trying new eyeshadow every week. This is for me, honestly, I think it's even better than the Victoria Beckham. I think they're quite comparable in terms of the formula, the colors, how it feels on the skin. This is by far better. If you like to have shimmer, if you want something that is going to be long lasting, a super good color payoff, easy to apply. Like honestly, I haven't done any touch up. It's just, I've applied it and that's it. It is just beautiful, guys. So that is the final look on this side for the Peach Glamour palette. Honestly, I think, so I haven't tried the other one yet, but just from this application, and I'm going to do a wear test and see how it goes, and I'll make sure I upload a screen, like a short quick video at the end of this video of a wear test. So I really hope they're going to last long and not crease, because otherwise I'm just getting ahead of myself here, but let's see. So now I'm going to go in with the Olive Smoke palette, and I'm going to create a different look. So I've got a small flat brush here. And I'm going to go right in with the olive shade in the palette. It is quite dark. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite dark. If you're looking for something very light and sheer, the Peach Glam is your palette. And now I'm gonna leave a gap in the middle and just come here in the inner corner with that same olive shade. So now in the gap in the middle, I'm going to use that super light gold shade. A different flat brush, even smaller. And I'm just going to come and literally fill up the gap. Now with a different crease brush, a smaller one, I'm going to take the third shimmer shade and I'm going to go into the crease. just like this, and blend them all over. Blended all the shade together, and I went under the eyelashes at the bottom with the same shade as in my crease. Obviously, completely different look, much more of an evening look, glam look, definitely darker and a deeper shade. I actually really like the olive shade. I'm surprised because I'm not necessarily usually drawn to green eyeshadow, but I think because this one has quite a bit of gold into it, it's actually really nice. Same formula, just so easy to apply, not patchy at all, like no crease, just no patch. It just glides onto the skin. I'm extremely surprised and happily surprised with this look. It is really, really nice. I think just for the sake of the video, like you guys can actually see and compare the two eye look. I'm gonna go and finish my face with this look so I don't look like a clown for the rest of the day. But how beautiful and easy is it? And you can create those look at home very easily. And even with this palette, that is definitely the darker palette, you can create something much lighter. You don't have to use as much olive. If you're looking for a darker palette, but use it on an everyday basis, this is quite, you know, a proper busy eye look, where I would wear a complete nude lip, to be honest, not even this lipstick. But you can create something very light if you just use those shades at the top, or just a little bit of the green with the gold here. It can be actually really wearable, I think anyway. Okay, I decided to add some mascara to show you guys anyway, before I take this side off. Look at how glamorous this is. I absolutely love the look. It kind of opens your eyes a little bit more, and it's just that lifted look. This is very much of a daytime look. It's very soft. But I don't have a preference. I love them equally. And also no fallout at the bottom. Just that perfect creamy eyeshadow. Right, I balanced out the eyes. I think this side is still a little bit darker than this side, but I think it's gonna have to do for today. It is such a beautiful collection of new eyeshadows. They are extremely creamy. Like, I'm gonna show you. If you go in the palette and you were to dig, you can literally like dig out the eyeshadow because it's such a creamy formula. It's not a powdery formula. It's a proper creamy formula, but I think that is the key here for a super long lasting eyeshadow. It's not going to be creasing. It's probably closer to, I would say, the cream eyeshadow from Huda Beauty of last year, the actual cream eyeshadow. But this is 100 times better as formula per se. I really, really struggle to apply the Huda Beauty cream formula. These ones, you saw guys you've seen how easy it was to apply. I just love the look. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's video and the comparison live and the demo and the review and the tryout and all the good things about these eyeshadow palette. They are beautiful. I love them both. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Are you going to purchase them, or are you skipping? Are you okay with such of a creamy formula? I personally like it. I think it's easy to work. It's not patchy, it's not crumbly, but you might have a different opinion, and I'm quite curious to know. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive a notification when a new video is being posted. I'm now posting short video. I'm expanding. I just think I can show you guys a little bit more on a daily basis, makeup product, what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, just simple things, but I think you guys will like this. So stay tuned for those short that I will be posting on a daily basis. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thanks guys.